Alright, hey, welcome to this video about my Space Wolves. I'm going to show you the force I've got. It's about 2,200 points right now. I'm going to walk you through it. These are the Gray Hunters. A lot of them have returned from the Death Watch, so they look a little different. I don't have squad markings on yet, nor do I have the pack markings on the ones. I did get that pack marking though, the company banner. Free-handed that wolf. Haven't put the colors on the bottom because they haven't won any honors yet outside of battle. Outside of the story. Back side of it. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can. Cool. Alright, so yeah. Gonna do one more of the fluorescent with the bone on the claws. Otherwise, it's good. The star there glows in the dark, as does a few bits on the bones and stuff that these guys have. Here's a closer look at the Gray Hunters. First squad. We've got a power fist and a bolt pistol on this guy. 2 flamers. These guys are all bolters. This guy's got a combi flamer and a chainsword. The squad's set up the same way with the power fist and the bolt pistol, the combi flamer. And the chainsword. A couple flamers. More bolters. And I wasn't sure which guy was going to hold the banner. I might make a second banner for this squad too. And then these guys, I've used them in battle as blood claws. Right? The runts of the pack. So what we have going on here is the pack leader with a storm shield and a lance, power lance. Here we have the one guy in the squad with a frost sword. I'm going to be changing that to blue. The back side of it is frosted. And I'm going to add pistols and stuff to these guys, sheathed ones. But I got them quite a few years ago, and I think they're from Warhammer Fantasy, back in before the Age of Sigmar times. But anyway, they've just got their close combat weapons. I'm using these swords instead of chains. I might add little bits of bone when I get creative for that. And that guy's just kind of an old sergeant. He's got his sword. Here we've got these 3 guys. These are all frost axes, or they will be, with their wolves. These wolves are also from the Warhammer Fantasy. I got them in an auction. No, these are from my buddy across the street. I'm using them as Fenris and wolves. Man, I can't talk today. But anyway, they've got their storm shields and their axes. And power armor. Here we have the green squad of Thunderwolf Cavalry. For a squad of Wolf Riders. It is 6 strong because I just assumed they should be 6 strong, but really, squad's only 5. So, what we got here, and I gotta do more details on their weapons, but this was just, I wanted to get them done. I don't have to hold it, that's right, I can zoom. Here, I got a Power Fist. They all have Storm Shields. Here we've got a Frost Axe. Here, I'll show you this banner. Oh, this guy's not glued in place. But actually it's right here. That's a Force Lance. I basically use the banners as lances. Here's Thunderhammer. Here is a single Wolf Claw. And this guy actually has a Bolter and a Frost Axe. And they all have cavalry stripes. The Blood Greaves. This is the Red Squad. Basically, the sergeants, well, the pack leaders, are the Thunderhammers, but I can use whichever one I want because they're all set up the same. And this is this banner. It's just the same. At Rod Rune, pretty much every time I roll the runes, it comes up. So there's those 2 guys. Up here is a Canis I made. My first attempt at him. The weapon obviously needs better detail. I need to tighten up that gold, you know. But, and when I make him again, and I will, I'll be kit bashing him and making him, you know, from parts and not using this fine cast stuff. But I needed him because, well, the next part of the army, here's just a regular Fenners and Wolf with 4 buddies. Over here, I got the rest of the flanking force. Squad 1, Squad 2, Squad 3, Squad 4. And they're squatted out by body types. So, like, all of us, but don't have to keep picking it up, I'm sorry. So all of this body type is right here. And they're all in different stages of being finished. All of this body type is right here. And he's got a blue wash on these guys. It doesn't really show up that well in the natural light, but it does inside in the blue lights and in the regular fluorescent light. But this is the one actual one I have. More details obviously need to be done. I need to do some stuff with that rock too to make it look like the rest. Only 2 of the guys have bases. You'll notice I picked rocks that are roughly the same size because none of these wolves sit, none of the Wolf Rider wolves anyway sit on the bases good. The only wolf that sits awesome is this one here. However, of the 6 of them, all they've done in combat is die gloriously. So they do not have a cyber wolf leading them. They haven't earned that right yet. Each of these packs though has more than taking their kills. Like, yeah, they're pretty effective. I live right next door to an airport, so sorry for that. But I can't control when people fly over, so I also live next to a train track. Like right next door to a train track. Anyway, that's my Space Wolves. I do have a gunship that was a transport, but I put it too close to the ledge up there, and you can probably see it in the back there by my knights. Yep. And it fell, and it took a little battle damage. So I decided I'm gonna turn it into a gunship instead of the transport, because I gotta fix it anyway. And now I just need a little putty to patch things up. And yeah. My next bit I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and find a couple more of these figures to give flamers to, because the squad can have, I think, 2 or 4 heavy flamers. After that, these squads, all 6 of the wolf packs, are gonna get fleshed out to their full 15 squads. And whether or not this squad or this squad get a cyber wolf depends on if they earn them in battle. These guys here, like this wolf here, like, I'm gonna make another squad of these guys. I might actually have 2 of these flanking forces. This is long term, because I still got to get these guys, and then I need, I need something more than that for troops. They're shooty, but some heavy bolters maybe. I don't know. Anyway, if you watch this whole thing, thanks for watching 12 minutes of Space Wolves. I really had a blast painting that thing. All the details on it. Yeah. Oh, I gotta put more weights on them, and I gotta do something to the bases so they actually look like that a little better. And yeah. Have a great day. Bye.